It is a big blow to a number of local nonprofits and the people they served, and they didn't even see it coming. The city of Austin is cutting and reallocating more than $5 million from its social services contract budget. It is the latest fallout after voters rejected a measure to increase property taxes last month. As KVUE's Daniel Perot reports, nonprofits say they were blindsided.
It's like Christmas Scrooge come down.
It's a scramble before the holidays after the city of Austin unveiled plans to chop $5.28 million from the social services budget. In a memo sent to the mayor and city council members, City Manager T.C. Broadnax wrote, "There will be 10% across-the-board cuts to contracts held by the economic development and public health departments and municipal and community courts, and a reallocation of homeless strategy office funds by 4%.
The nonprofit community had no idea this was coming.
Walter Morrow is the executive director of Foundation Communities, which is facing about $500,000 in cuts.
It's a huge impact for the poor and the vulnerable and the sick in the community.
Morrow found out about the cuts at a meeting with other nonprofit leaders on Thursday, but he says not everyone was able to attend because of the holidays.
This came as a surprise that the city's priorities are, no, we're not going to do an efficiency audit. We're just going to start cutting services to the poor. That's wrong.
Among the largest cuts, $1 million for the Austin Area Urban League, about $430,000 for Integral Care, and roughly $480,000 for Caritas.
We have some reserve funds to kind of get through this, but for smaller agencies, it's going to be really difficult.
In November, voters overwhelmingly rejected Proposition Q, which would have brought in $109 million in additional property tax revenue. Matt Makoviak, co-chair of Save Austin Now, which led the campaign against Prop Q, says the cuts are a step in the right direction.
We've got to get back to basics. We've got to get back to becoming more efficient, back to respecting taxpayers.
Makoviak says he understands that these are hard cuts, but the city needs to spend money more efficiently.
We can't be all things to all people. We can't fund everything that someone somewhere might like, particularly at a time when affordability is a crisis in our city.
This year hasn't been easy for Foundation Communities, dealing with $2.4 million in federal cuts. Next year might not be any easier. In that same memo, Broadnax wrote the city plans to cut an additional $16.8 million to the social services contract budget next year.
We're passionate about our mission to serve others, and we're not going to stop, but it makes it very hard.
Broadnax also told the mayor and city council members as part of next year's budget process, the city will inventory all contracts across departments that provide any social or community services. He says they want to see if any services are duplicated or can be merged, and they want to make sure that their investments are fiscally sustainable.